Yo, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Let the good times roll. Hope everything's going to be right and all your dreams came true. If not, there's always next year. So, let's start the new year off with a banger. This video has been on the back burner for about 6 months because there was so much stuff and I had so much other videos to get through. So we're continuing now with the, as promised in my last video, we're continuing now with the PC stuff and videos. And what I have on the table here is a big pile of PC parts that a contact I made through Trash Nothing. So a big shout out to, can't really say the name, but is it Hypochondriac? That's his tag. Hypochondriac, thank you very much. I appreciate you so much for giving me this stuff. I don't know if it's going to be anything useful in here, but we're going to check it out and see if there's anything in here now that we can upgrade the free PC that we managed to build in the previous seasons. So I think we're going to start this season, or we'll continue the season, so it's going to be an upgrade season again to the PC, because at the moment it's still not a gaming PC, which I'm trying to get to. I did try and play a game on it. I will show you that in the next video. We'll do a benchmark of where we are with that PC in terms of gaming capabilities, and then anything here we're going to try and incorporate. I do have a graphics card, if you remember from the very first few episodes. Someone did send me a graphics card and I haven't managed to incorporate that yet, so we're going to try that as well in a future episode. So if you haven't already subscribed, this is going to be a lot. There's a lot in this video that I'm not going to be able to cover in depth, so make sure you subscribe again to see if there's anything in here that you like and want to see more of. Hit me up in the comments below if you want to see more in detail video of any of the things you're going to see here today. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to clear this off in a minute and I'm going to bring up these items one by one. There's a big rucksack here full of stuff. Some boxes. Mr. Hurricane's buried in there, the Warlock. That box there. This box here, this bubble wrap thing, and this box here. There's so much stuff. Right. This box here. Which do I start with? Let's start with this this thing in the bubble wrap. I don't know what that is. So we'll unwrap that. I may have got some parts mixed up with Hypochondriac stuff. Again, if I didn't, thank you very much, and I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well, because I know you wasn't too well last time I spoke to you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Let me know you're okay. Alright, what is in here? Yeah, I don't think this was actually, I think this was part of a printer I picked up previously. This wasn't part of his stuff. So that's no good. Alright, let's start with a little box here. What do we have in this? So we seem to have a load of, you know, the backing shields for the motherboards. Could come in handy. Looks like a drive holder. A load more shields. If anyone needs a shield, give me a shout out. Obviously the motherboard's got to be compatible with the shield. Again, more shields. Don't know what that is. Oh, these come in handy, right? These hold your HDDs, your hard drives. So could use those, because I could put more drives into the machine. Little cover plate. Yeah, so what I'll do in this video, I'll just go through it quickly, because I don't want this video to go on too long, and then we'll start going into anything we find that's useful for the upgrade of the PC. We'll go into more depth. More shields, more drive, sliders, doodahs. Looks like another drive slider. So this can come in handy. So what I'll do is I'll put extra drives into the machine, so definitely do that. These are just those backing plates, right? A lot of those backing plates. Alright, so not too much I can use from that box of tricks. Those backs. Definitely could use these though, right? If they're compatible with that case. So we'll leave these to the side. I don't need the shields in this build. I am going to do another build which I'm trying to give away. Nobody picked the case yet, so if you can pick a case, well I've now got rid of those cases, so I've got new cases. So I may have to give you a show of what cases you can choose now. And that's a bit of scrap, so we'll throw that. Alright, and this was called SD card reader, but it wasn't. It's just IO shield, or whatever you call it, motherboard shields. Right, let's go with this box here. What does this say? ADS Tech audio converter, phone, hi-fi, stereo. Alright, what is in here? Just like some plastic. Oh, I see, these went on the front of a PC case, right? Covered up the holes where you put disk drives or hard drives. Got a bunch of those. Don't need any of those now. See here we've got a printer cable, looks like USB to printer. Don't know what that head's called. I think that's a USB as well, different type. Okay, some audio cables. What is that? ADS Instant Music Box. Anyone know what that is? ADS Tech Instant Music Box. It doesn't open. It's got a load of audio. Oh, and that's the power cable for it. Alright, if you want to see me mess around with that and see what that does, hit me up in the comments below. Bunch of cables for it. A disk drive. I haven't managed to get the CD drive working on that one. A bit of foam and all sorts of connectors. Audio connectors, splitters. Oh, what I'm looking for though is a splitter for fans and for heat. Oh, that's what stopped me with the graphics card before. It wasn't able to plug into the back of the monitor. So hopefully we can find something like that. At the moment it just looks like, actually he did mention that he gave me that actually. I don't know where I've put it, but these are just audio cables, some audio box and a driver disc installer for that. Okay, let me know in the comments below so you can tell me more about that. Next up we have a box here called Corsair. This is power supply. Is there a Corsair one? 650? That would be an upgrade. I think I've looked at this with him before and it wasn't. Well packed. Mustard, ketchup mustard cables. What is that? Okay, so it's an X-Power GTX Lite 480. So it's not what was on the box. It was 650. Alright, well it's nice. Is it better than the one I have? I don't know. What I'm going to have to do is a spreadsheet with all the components I have and how they are in comparison to the best components of their time at that time. And what I'll do then is the components I have, do an inventory of these, see where it stacks up against it and the best you can get for that era, and then I'll do another column where the best to date and see how it fares against that. Yeah, I'll do that for the next video. Alright, so we've got a power supply, that's cool. It's 480, I don't know if it works. It looks pretty clean. Maybe a little light dusting required. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to have to do an inventory now of all this stuff so I know where it sits and whether it's an upgrade to what I have already. Okay, that's another box to look at. What's in this stuff here. Oh dear. Okay, so a bunch of cables that connect, cable ties, some front connectors, power connectors. Ooh, yeah. I'm looking for another load of bunch of connectors, SATA connectors. You can never have too many connectors, huh? Looking for a fan splitter, if there's one. No. What is that? So that came off a front IO, whatever you call it. So a bunch of cables, SATA connectors. Now, I'm not sure if any of these would work as a splitter. Power cables, what is that? Here we go, that's a USB with a connector on it. I don't know if that would do anything. Don't know what that is. A few of those, looks like some sort of stand. There's a hard drive, wipe that. Some fans, some really small fans. Some ribbon cables. Ooh, what's this? Ah, 5-port 10 to 100M auto MDI-X switch. It's got 5 ports at the back. Looks like Ethernet ports. Maybe you can. That'd be good because I do have a few, like a laptop, and then the PC can go in there, and then I could do another PC on the side, so you could split the internet. So that is going to come in, that could come in useful, so we'll keep that out to the side. Another load of cables, can't see any splitters. Cable. Really want a fan splitter because at the moment I only have the CPU fan and one exhaust fan going on. Oh, that looks like something. You can plug that into the power supply and then gives you some headers that might connect a fan, don't know. Some heat shields. Ooh, what's this? LCD power supply tester. Wicked. Alright, so we can test the power supplies that we've got there. That's interesting, so we'll keep that out to the side. What's in here? More of the same. LEDs, power switches, cables. What is that? It's not been opened. It's not been opened before, but it looks like it says an adapter V.H2 IDE44. I don't know what that is. Some sort of adapter. We'll look that up. Some more of those. Must be some sort of laptop holder. This. Will that go in there? Some sort of stand. Lovely jubbly. What's that? What's the grey one there? Just another. Loads of connectors on it. What is this? Huh. Oh, would you look at that? Some fancy keyboard. Very odd. It's like rubbery. Suppose you plug that in there. That could be handy. Maybe you're. What would you do there? It's a USB Type C connector. No, Type B connector. And then it's magnetic. That's interesting. We'll keep that out. Maybe play around with that sometime. Some more of those. Bunch more cables. Ooh, what's this? SanDisk Extreme 3 compact SanDisk 4 GB. Interesting. I'll have to look this up as well and see how that works. It's got one of those connectors. Same as that, isn't slow down. Exactly the same. That's interesting. I don't know what that is, but we'll have a look at that. Some sort of SanDisk. That's very interesting. It's got card reader, detect, active, power, low lights, got a bridge and a bridge. Don't know what you connect those to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the manual out on that one. Anyone got any ideas on what that is? Very interesting. Let's see what that is. Leave the comments below, guys. Let me know if you see anything that's crazy out here that I'm not aware of. That's probably the case for that. It's the same size, yeah. Alright, what is this? Oh, this could be a splitter. It's got 3 pins. SATA connection. Maybe I can run fans off of that. Anyway, I've got, looks like I've got ways and means of connecting fans here. Right, so I'll leave these ones out as well. Some SATA, more connections. I think these are like Wi-Fi, heat sinks, all good stuff. Right. Couldn't actually see. Power. Never know when you're going to need a cable, right? So I have plenty of that now. Thank you very much. That's those ones out of the way. I know you've seen some stuff you want to get to, but let's just get the boring stuff out of the way. Which is, what's this? An Ergo station with fan. Ah, so it's one of those fan laptop things. Let's have a look at it. Dusty, a bit dirty, interesting. Comes with a cable, gets to power the fan. That would sit like that. And why? I guess is the question. Why? No idea. Does it move? Should move. Ah, okay. Yeah. Got a couple of connectors at the back. Power, USBs. Just to have your laptop sitting like that, I guess. Where's the fan? I didn't see the fan. There's no fan. So the box is wrong? Not sure. Anyway, no use for that. Anyone wants that, let me know. That needs a clean up. Okay, next is this box. This looks like another 450 watt power supply by Antec. Oh, it's gold. Oh, look at that. It's a gold power supply, not by Antec, by Colors IT, an ATX 12 volt P4, 550 watt. So it's more wattage than that one. Actually, none of these tell me if they're. This one says 230 watt now. Well, it's gold. It has some aluminum sleeving, but let's catch up and mustard again. Again, I don't know if that's 550. Is that more powerful than one I have? What was the other one there? 450. Alright. So another power supply, thank you. Alright. That's for the fan thing, wasn't it? Let's have a look at what's next. Let's look at the bag. So there's a big rucksack here. Check the front pockets as always, never know what goodies hide in those. Oh, yeah, there's a cable, another audio cable. What's that? Power supply. Okay. They always come in handy. Nothing else there. Good rucksack actually. Decent rucksack. Side pockets. Nothing. Another side pocket. Nothing. Alright. Let's open this shit. What is in here? Oh boy, a bunch more cables. There's a tin here. Grated cheese, anybody? For your PC. What is actually in it? Oh. So, looks like we've got a bunch of microphones. Okay, so microphone, plug that onto your PC, it will tell you if it's beeping at you, would give you, it gives you the sign if it's got some errors. One beep is this, two beeps are that. So some microphones, some front connectors, front power connectors, power button. Oh, look at that, that's handy, isn't it? Interesting. Got a lot of that, a lot of those now. Don't know what I'm going to do with all that. So I got lucky, I got some cases and the front panels now work. So if you remember my first case, I didn't have a front panel. That would have come in handy. Alright, so here there's a bunch of what we call kettle candles, kettle connectors. So it looks like 3 of those. You can never have too little of those, I guess. Everything needs one of them these days. So there's 4 there. There's that. Some USB cable there. USB to USB. Some telephone cabling. Don't need more of those cables. Ooh, what's this? A microphone. Condenser microphone. This may help with my audio, huh? My audio is not that great on my videos, so maybe I'm upgrading my audio, boys. Some dodgy. Alright, look at that. It's got a stand and everything. What do you think? Will this upgrade my audio? Nice red cable to color contrast nicely with the microphone, I guess, which is orange and black. Fantastic. Alright, we'll keep that out, see if that works and will help with the audio in my videos. We're moving up in the world. What's this now? Some more telephone stuff in here. Don't know what I'm going to do with filters, telephone cables. For the old dial-up days, remember those? USB to USB, extender. Actually need one of those actually. Mini disc, hardware recovery disc. Alright, don't know what's on that. Don't know what that is. Anyone know what that is? PCI Power U3. Don't know what that is. I have to look that up. Okay. I do want this. Cables. There. ADS microfilter, telephone, broadband telephone front plates. Don't need any of those. Plastic bag. Oh, these are heavy duty. Look at that. Wow. Don't know what those connectors are for. Another one of those. What's in here? Filter, BT, yeah. Guy must have been an electrician. Ooh, what's that? A USB hub. Okay, look at that. Get up to 7 USBs. Could come in handy. Keep that up. One of those. That could be handy because of the old stuff I've got. Cable. What is that? Jesus Christ. A USB parallel printer cable. I need a fan splitter. What is going on here? Interesting. So another USB to USB extender. Okay. Do need that. Cables. Power plug. One of the smaller Finny kettle ones. Another box. Similar, looks like the same as the other. Yeah, BT box. Faceplate. Oh, look at this, guys. Have you ever seen a yellow submarine fan? Or would you look at that? A yellow fan. Never seen one of those before. And you have now. Can't get it all out. Oh, look. And a clear fan. There's a whole, looks like German flag, isn't it? Oh no, red, black and yellow. What's red? Belgium, maybe. Every colour fan is connected to that. Oh, what's that? High, low, Kansas. So it looks like you could have controlled the fans with this. Wow, that's crazy. That'd be nice to play with. I might play around with that. Small fans though. Oh, how are they connected together? So maybe there's something in there that will help me split my fans, right? More fans. Oh, what's that? Looks like an arm of some sort. Screw there. Arm there. That could come in handy. Keep that. Power cables, connectors. More of those filters, face plates. There's a lot of just cables now. Cable, face plate. There's got to be some goodies at the bottom, right? Printer cables. Yes. Where did that come from? Just these long cables now. A whole bag of connectors, it looks like. Bag of connectors, cables, another fan. These fans are small, but for the computer power that I'm using or have built, you know, the small fans are bad on the plug. Oh dear, so that is it for the bag, and the bag's not bad. Right. Just a bunch of cables. Sorry about the noise, guys. So I'll figure out what these are. A couple of things there that we're going to be using. Alright, next on the agenda, well, these two we know what it is, so let's bring this over and see what's in this box. Oh, wicked. Might be a computer case. What computer case is this? It's very small. Oh yay. Well, do you want me, guys, to build the giveaway PC in this small case? It's very light. It's very thin. Nice little hexagonal pattern up there. It's sitting right, no, because it's on the bottom. So the bottom is there. It's So that would be your PC, guys. That's your front. You've got some, it all works. Should we take a look what's inside? Well, there's not much inside. What I'd like to know is what kind of motherboard will go on there. Got a 120 fan at the front. The cables. Oh, these are decent connectors. Quite modern. So it's not all the individual connectors that we had on our previous motherboard case. Oh no, there they are. So yeah, has got the individual connectors, which are bloody annoying. So they're annoying when you've got the fan. Doesn't tell you what motherboard will go in there, but it's very small. We've got 6 connectors there. Power supply would go up top. Air would come through here. We need a fan at the back. IO shield there. Yeah, it looks like a nice little neat PC case. I like it. It's very small. How much does that measure? 35. Top to bottom, 27 wide, deep, 16 and a half. Very small. I like it. I do want to build something in here, and it'd be a shame to give it away, but if this is the case you want, then let me know in the comments below. And as you know, I've got components left over. They're not new, but you can do what you want afterwards. That's neat, I like that. We're going to keep that and we're going to do something with that. Alright, now this is also in the pile of stuff. It's called an Intel NUC A Mini PC kit. Now he did tell me about this. It was a project he was working on, but did not get around to finish it. It says it's got an Intel Core i3 processor inside. The kit is 8th gen Intel Core Thunderbolt 3 Iris HDMI 2.0A. That whole thing about HDMI at the moment, 2.1 and all that. 4K viewing, support for both 2.5 drives and M.2 SSDs. Oh, do you know what? I need to find an M.2 external reader. What's in the box? Oh wow. So it's all taken apart, it looks like. Those look the same. And there is a fan, very small thin blower fan. Cables in the box. Oh yeah, I like it. What is that? Fantastic. Some sort of plate. Bottom plate. Those screws, and here is the NUC itself. Alright. Looks like it's got stuff in it, pretty heavy. I don't think I can open it yet, but interesting. So if you want to see me play around with that and get that working, I don't know if it works, but it looks pretty nice. I'd like to get that working. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Give me some tips and pointers on what to expect and what to do with that. I'll get to playing with it. Alright, and for the last item is this thing that I saw. It's from ASRock, and it's a world's first H110 Pro BTC. Is that Bitcoin plus 13 GPU mining? Looks like a mining board, 7th gen. Oh wow. Has this got an M.2? Did you put this in a case? guys, look at that. If you know what that is, hit me up in the comments, give me some pointers if you want to see me do anything with that. Looks like you put the CPU in there. You've got a load of slots here. I've never seen a board like that before. Obviously memory, power, some other sort of power. Old style mouse and keyboard. Yeah, interesting. Still don't see a M.2 slot though. I do need one of those to upgrade my SSD, but we'll get there. Battery, chipset, VR RAMs or something. Again, I'm getting used to the terminology. Some start and import and start buttons up there, but that's a pretty neat board. Anyway, hit me up in the comments, guys. Let me know what this is. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the video this week. There's anything in here, you know, so there's a couple of bits here I don't think there was anything to upgrade with, but the fans possibly, and the internet thing, and the microphone, and maybe this. So that's what we'll do in the next video. We'll find out, I'll figure out what this is, and we'll try and maybe use that. I'll try and use the microphone, and I'll try and put some more fans in my system, and then we'll start getting to grips with some more stuff here. Do subscribe, guys, if you want to see what's going on over here, because I don't know what's going on. So hit me up in the comments if you want me to give away a PC in that small form factor case. Let me know, or choose the other cases. 3 of the cases I've now given away, so they're no longer available. The Acer one is. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you making it this far, and yeah, I hope the new year brings you great joy and success, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.